everyone. So we're here for another edition of our Go Shop Local campaign, just encouraging everybody to get out there, shop local, see some local businesses. And yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of cool, neat businesses in this city, and we're definitely at one right now. We're at 4th Meridian Brewing. We've got Brad with us, so thank you for being here, Brad.
Hello.
If you guys have been in here before, you've likely seen him. He makes everybody happy. Gives them the good stuff, the beer, and
I'm the upfront face.
that's right. So yeah, tell us a little bit about 4th Meridian.
So yeah, we're a brewery. We make all our beer in the back, I guess. We have a kind of a community tap room here with kids and dogs allowed in. We have contracts with restaurants, so they provide our food. We don't deal with that aspect. So people have options, skip the dishes, anything order in wise. So yeah, we just want a cool space, providing something locally.
So people can actually like order through Skip the Dishes and have it brought here?
Yep, skip the dishes or deliver direct from the restaurants. Bring their own stuff from home. It doesn't really matter. We don't make it here. We just have light snacks, so we're open to have that. And without having a kitchen, it allows us to be dog friendly.
Cool. So
yeah,
people can bring their pets and bring the kids in too.
Yeah, you betcha. Yeah.
Cool. Huh.
Well,
I didn't know that. I might have to bring the kids by and bring some McDonald's with us. And
yeah, absolutely.
come have a beer. So what inspired you to start this up?
Well, we used to go on road trips all the time, and when we go to small towns and smaller cities, they'd always have either one brewery or a couple breweries that you'd go to, and we always loved the vibe. We loved that they did things outside the box, and they always had a cool place to come hang out. We just loved it elsewhere, and we thought, well, we needed a place like this.
Yeah.
And then once there was no route in town, we kind of felt like there was a bit of a void. So we wanted to provide not the same thing, but a similar feel for some of the people that were really missing that aspect of a local hangout kind of place in town.
Right. Huh, cool. So what, I'm looking at the menu behind us, kind of explain that. Is it always the same? Is it changing? What kind of, is there any reasoning behind some of the recipes?
Not really the recipes. I mean, we like to have a good mix of everything. So like our Bachelor Blonde, #1, best-selling beer. It's the most normal, kind of accepting by everybody.
Right.
But we got 9 choices right now, usually 10. Everything from light, dark, hoppy, sour, and then recently we started making a honey mead, a sparkling mead, so we call it our honey seltzer. So it's a gluten-friendly option as well that we make, and we source the honey locally too, which is really cool.
Huh, cool. So given during these current times, which, I mean, the dreaded COVID, how, obviously you're still able to be open, you can still operate, people can still come in?
Yeah, I mean, it's less, of course, and there's rules to follow, but we're fortunate to be open. We did hand sanitizer at the start of all this COVID stuff last spring, so that was a big help to keep us going through the slowest time there. But we got great local support. We've got awesome locals here in town, so they want to help everyone out and keep everybody going. So, I mean, thanks everybody.
So what did you do before you started 4th Meridian?
I was in the oil field my entire career before, so in the trucking side of things and supervising and just that. Yeah, that was my entire career up until this point, and things were slowing down and gave us some opportunity to think about different things we'd like to do and a little bit outside the box. So yeah, we thought we'd jump into doing something like this and give it a shot. And it has challenges, but it's been really fun too.
So grew up in Lloyd all your life?
St. Walter, so not too far away. I'm sure you got some houses for sale there too.
That's right.
Yeah.
We've been to St. Walter. Usually going past St. Walter to go up to Lake Country to go,
absolutely.
go do some fishing.
Grew up there. Been in Lloyd for over 15 years now. This is my home. Wife and 1 kid. 1 on the way.
1 on the way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Little brewers.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, and I guess one other question I did have is kind of your hours of operation, or when people can come in.
Yeah, well, we're open in afternoons to evenings, so 4 p.m. to 9 on weekdays, and 2 to 10 on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other cool thing, I know I've done it a few times, I encourage everybody to do the same, and you can kind of see it over Brad's shoulder there is all the growlers that are lined up. So yeah, it's, you've got kind of a a smaller one and a big jug? Explain.
Yeah, so we got the 1 liter and the 2 liter jugs. It's an environmentally friendly way of buying beer. You can bring your jugs back and refill them each time. You just save the jugs, so you don't have a big pile of stuff in the garage piling up each time. You got 1 or 2 jugs. Keep bringing it down. We keep filling it up. It's a great value for the beer, and we like not filling up the landfills.
Yeah, I found it's awesome when things are back to normal. You could start having people come over again. It's a nice way to, if you don't need to buy a ton of beer and you just want to bid for 3 or 4 people, it's kind of an awesome way. And then it's like, hey, we like that and we want to try something different. Well, let's go back in, take the jug, and refill it. So it's kind of
recently been canning as well. So we have our own beer cans in the fridge here. So we do that as well. They're in Sobeys liquor stores in town, Cork and Cap, Tate's. Probably missing a bunch of restaurants have us on tap too. So we're out there. You need to ask for the local product when you go out, and keep supporting, and we'll keep making good beer.
Cool. Well, that's awesome. And people can find you on social media, I assume. Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We have a webpage. We're pretty active on there, so follow us for all the updates. We have about 5 taps rotating, so things only come on once. Once they're done, they're gone. So if you love it, get it quick.
So you better come in before they're gone. Well, thank you so much, Brad. Thanks for being here. I know it's been challenging times, so we wish the best to you. I hope everything goes well, and we encourage everybody, please support local, come out, and have some great experiences. You don't get experiences like this on Amazon, so it's nice to come in, see some faces, have some chit chat, and enjoy a beer.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, so now we are in the back. We are with Edward. He is the brewmaster genius. So anytime you've got that beer in the glass, Brad gladly poured it for you, but it really started right here with Edward. So thanks for being here, Edward. If you can kind of explain what we're seeing here for equipment and kind of what happens back here.
So I guess you can't see that tank, I presume.
No.
So the big tank is a hot water tank. We boil all our heat off our hot water in there. The grain is all upstairs. We mill it upstairs. We dump it into this tank here, which is the mash tun. Then we take the warm water over from the hot liquor tank, pump it into the mash tun, steep the grain, where we convert the starch to sugar. And from there, we pump it from the mash tun into the brew kettle. We boil it. We add the hops. In this case today, we're making a Belgian wit, so there's some orange peel and coriander that gets thrown into it. Then we boil it for about an hour and chill it and pump it into the big tank, which you would have seen in the front, which is our fermenter.
Cool.
So right now, I guess you see me shoveling out the mash tun. So today we're doing the mash. Usually it takes about, from the start to finish, it's about 4 hours to get that part done. Then we boil it for an hour, chill it, transfer it. So all of it's about an 8-9 hour day.
So then once you do all that, how long is it before you actually serve it?
It's about 3 weeks if everything goes the way it's supposed to go. Sometimes it can be a little bit slower just depending on the type of beer, the type of yeast, and temperatures and things like that.
Right. Okay. So before I came out here, you were shoveling out the mash there, and kind of explain what you do with, after that's done, what you do with that.
We have a couple of people that come and take it away and feed it to animals.
Cool. And it's safe for the animals to eat,
Yeah.
obviously.
It's just barley that's been soaked in water. In this case today is barley, wheat, and oats. They just get soaked in water, so it's like porridge for an animal, So
Yeah.
I'm sure they like it. You can eat it yourself if you want to.
Awesome. Well, I think I'll pass for now, but if I get a chance, then maybe. That's cool. So basically, you have it go through everything, and this is kind of the process where you get to have those different flavors that you want.
Right. So usually, the different colors that you'll see, the darker beers, we use some dark malts, crystal malts, darkly roasted malts. This beer that we're making today is going to be fairly pale because it's just our regular 2-year-old malt that is the base malt for most beers. Some malted wheat, which is fairly pale in color, and flaked oats, which is just oatmeal, which looks like oatmeal.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool. So one last question while I've got you here is, now that you've been through this process, what's kind of your favorite beer? What's your beer of choice at Meridian?
We don't have it right now, but it would be Sparky IPA. Generally, I like big West Coast American IPAs, lots of hops, lots of bitterness, good amount of alcohol. That's what got me into beer in the first place, was back in the early days of craft beer, all this stuff coming from Oregon, California, Washington, all these big American IPAs. That's what I started with, and that's what I still love today.
Cool. Well, thanks so much for being here today, Edward. Thanks for what you do, and hopefully everybody can come in and enjoy.
Thanks, Rick.